Good evening, and welcome to tonight's edition of World News. We will cover the latest current affairs from around the world. Our top story tonight is the ongoing conflict between Israel and Palestine. The violence has escalated in recent days, with airstrikes and rocket attacks leaving many dead and injured. The situation here is dire, with both sides showing no signs of backing down. The civilian population is caught in the middle, with many losing their homes and loved ones. The international community has called for an immediate ceasefire, but so far, no agreement has been reached. Moving on to other news, the COVID-19 pandemic continues to ravage the world. Many countries are facing a surge in cases, with India being the hardest hit at the moment. The situation in India is critical, with hospitals overwhelmed and running out of essential medical supplies. The government has imposed strict lockdowns in some parts of the country, but more needs to be done to curb the spread of the virus. In other news, the United States and China are engaged in a war of words over human rights abuses in Xinjiang. The U.S. has imposed sanctions on Chinese officials, while China has retaliated with its own set of sanctions. The tension between the U.S. and China is at an all-time high, with both countries accusing each other of human rights violations. The situation is further complicated by economic and trade issues, which could have global ramifications. Finally, in entertainment news, the 93rd Academy Awards were held last night, with many notable wins and surprises. The Academy Awards were a mix of old and new, with Chloe Zhao making history as the first woman of color to win Best Director. The Best Picture award went to Nomadland, while The Trial of the Chicago 7 Inches and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom won several awards in other categories. And that's all for tonight's edition of World News. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.